Welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia. I'm Nye, Trance is still here, and so is Ken.
Hello.
Yo!
Okay, so this, we're in the Valuan Lower City. It's a very dank place. Even the, neither of my two commentators can hear it, but even the music is not enjoyable.
Dank. That's a good word for this. I was thinking more, it looked like a cesspool's armpit, but dank works much more eloquently.
Yep. Okay, what am I looking
No
for?
comment.
This door? Nope. This is where people sleep. I'm looking for... There is actually a shop here, and that's what I'm looking for.
The hell would a shop here sell? Four Loko shotguns and... I don't know, broken condoms?
Actually,
Oddly
enough, there is actually a ship part shop here that you can't use.
Why
Well, no, I mean, there's a slot for them. Because later on in the game, if you so choose, you can come back here. There's no point or reason to do so, but you can. What we're actually looking for is the weapons and armor shop, because I do not have the money to actually get anything here.
Is your Paul?
That's because I bought those accessories earlier.
You're also Paul.
Money becomes less of an issue later on in the game, because you don't really buy anything more later on in the game. But right now, money is kind of an issue.
Well, see, that's what I don't like about a lot of games. Money should always play a major part if you even bother to incorporate it.
Well, later on in the game, if you know what you're doing, it is very possible to get the best weapons in the game without paying for them. Like, the best weapons are drops, for obvious reasons. And I know where they are, and will be getting them, therefore I won't need money.
Well, even so.
And we're going to be showing all that grinding on camera in chipmunk mode.
Actually, no, we won't. If there will be grinding, I'm off-screening it, because I know certain areas I will need to grind.
Aw, but everyone loves chipmunk mode.
We could consider doing it.
You can always put Benny. You can always speed it up and put Benny Hill in the background.
Exactly. The only thing better than chipmunk mode is chipmunks and yakety sax.
I haven't heard that song in forever.
So this is Marco.
No, this is a young boy.
Nope, this is Marco.
He always has a band-aid, an angry look, and bad hair.
And a stuffed-up nose, apparently. So Aka insults him, which, you know, that's a good thing to do to people who are desperate.
You know, I could almost see him as being a 3D model for Chrono.
Almost, but he's a little too angry and not enough Goku.
I can't remember if I got on here yet or if I was already where I needed to go. We're gonna find out. I think I went the wrong way. Okay, let me just quickly... No, this is the right way. Okay, I went where I need to go. I can't...
Kick the child! Kick her!
Okay, this is where I need to go. Where is that? There's that ladder. There's just a few more items I need to pick up. Because I think there's a moonberry around here somewhere. Ah, there's the ladder. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in this area because everything blends into itself. I'm operating more by the map than I am anything else. Why is that little path there in the first place?
Screws with you.
Yeah, if you guys can go and look up the music to Valua, it's really it's like very depressing music.
That sounds positively awful, to be perfectly frank. Depressing music is never fun. Music should be happy, not...
No, music should inspire emotion, whether that emotion be happy or sad.
True, but if I wanted to listen to sad, I'd like country western. And I don't, because it's awful.
Congratulations, Trance, you just alienated half of my audience. There's the moonberry.
Half of Nye's audience? Look into such other music types as metal or rock. Such bands as Queen, Pink Floyd, Sonata Arctica.
Pink Floyd
Not
could be
everything.
depressing as hell.
Yes, but not everything has to be about your dog dying, your wife leaving you, and your only friend being a bottle of Soko.
Okay, so we found all of the stuff we need. Now we can move on and progress the storyline. That's one thing I actually appreciate about this versus, say, Golden Sun, is that the storyline actually moves fairly quickly. I love Golden Sun, but it takes so long to progress the storyline in any reasonable sense. There's so many side quests.
I actually cheated at the beginning of Golden Sun once just to see what would happen in one of those battles that you have to go through. As it turns out, you actually can win. It takes forever, and it doesn't matter.
It's possible to do it without cheating. You just have to grind like a motherfucker.
Yep.
For days.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what would happen, so I cheated. That's always fun. Go ahead.
It's one of those instances of the developers thought of everything.
Yep.
You know what I do miss in games? Just built-in cheats. Just things that you unlock halfway through that make the game more interesting just to screw around. You know?
Hell
you mean
yeah.
like in Red Dead Redemption?
Red Dead Redemption. Heck, GoldenEye, man. You had to earn those things.
Still say one of the best things about GoldenEye was paintball mode.
Yep. Man with the golden gun was my favorite one, so.
I could never get into that. It just wasn't as fun. I mean, with paintball, once all the guards are wiped out, just paint on the levels,
How about the floating proxy mines?
Oh yeah.
Mines in general, that was always fun.
Nothing like dual wielding RPC 90s.
One of the first games where you could dual wield.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's another thing I never got in video games. You had to find somebody who was dual wielding before you could do it yourself. It's like, I'm just going to take the ammo out of this one gun right here and leave it until I find a guy that has two of them. Just silly.
So yeah, apparently all the pirates are going to be executed tomorrow. At dawn.
At the Coliseum.
It's always at dawn at the Coliseum.
What should we do?
No, if this was an actual intelligent villain, they would say it'll be done at dawn at the Coliseum, and then blow their fucking heads off.
There's a reason. There's a reason.
I like your question. Well, if we don't do anything, they'll all be killed. Well, that's kind of what execution entails.
Well, this is a swashbuckler moment. You got three choices: save everyone right now, sneak to the Coliseum, or I don't know. Sneaking to the Coliseum is the correct choice.
Yeah, the first one is just kind of dumb, and the third one implies you're not a badass pirate, you're just some little wuss.
Although the first one does sound more fun. Drop everything!
Now notice, Aika is not a badass pirate, because she always questions these decisions.
No, she's just a typical woman.
And there's the other and there's another quarter of my audience right there.
How can we offend the rest of them?
You know, these wouldn't be stereotypes if they weren't based on some kind of truth.
You say that.
I do. I just did.
Viewers, post in the comments how we can offend and alienate the rest of you. If we get up to 50%, we get 25% off our car insurance payments. Insurance? That's not even a word.
Yeah, the three of us have the element of surprise on our side. I love that phrase. Well, it's 50-1, but I have the element of surprise.
Hey, it depends on what the surprise is. If the surprise is, surprise!
No,
I found a nuke!
This is the surprise.
We need to create an
spy.
actual element of surprise.
Now, guys, watch this. It's time for you to see exactly how superhuman these guys actually are. Check that throw by Aika.
This is easily explainable, as well as the airships being able to lift themselves with their mass by the low-gravity planet theory. Basically, whatever happened to their planet that left it in shards has also left so little mass that the gravity's kinda shit.
Okay. Darn, I caught him too fast. Actually, no, never mind. No, I did not. Fantastic. If you catch him fast enough, you get a free item. He'll actually stop if you don't get him fast enough. So you will actually always be able to catch Marco.
Well, that'd be kind of annoying if you had to keep doing it over and over again.
I've played games like that.
Haven't we all?
Yeah.
You glass-eyed freak. I love that Vice is just lifting him, but with one hand.
Right? That's pretty epic upper body strength.
Either that or the kid... Well, he does look pretty damn malnourished.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a moment.
I have noticed that they have to kind of point out everything twice.
Mm-hmm. I love his comment about her hair. Uh-huh.
You know, it doesn't even look like hair. It almost looks like an elaborate hat designed to look like hair by someone who's never actually seen hair.
Okay, so notice, Drachma's ready to kill the kid. Just flat out.
Yeah, despite the fact that you're gonna go save pirates.
Mm-hmm. And the kid's like, do it. I love the look on his face, too.
Piss off, you'd be doing me a favor. Life blows.
Pretty much. In order to eat, he has to search the garbage bins for food every night.
Garbage.
And all Drachma goes is, okay, then you have no regrets.
That would be a sewer.
Catacombs.
Catacombs?
Catacombs. Now they're sewers, but used to be catacombs.
I was still right.
Fun fact. That means that they took the place where they buried the revered dead and promptly flooded it with shit water.
Yep.
He looks like he's having a seizure.
He's cracking up at us.
I'm waiting for the foam to start forming.
This is Vice being a badass.
Good guy pose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
I want
that
my mom.
smirk, that eye, it's not a thing, it's just the, oh you. That's
Yeah,
what the
it's
face
oh,
is.
you
That's
face.
it.
Well, that's what the people in the Perfect Storm thought too.
Then they got the clap.
We need to get more of us so we can voice act the entire thing. Poorly, but it could be done.
It's doable, but it's not always the funnest thing.
And it's probably not a wise idea.
Given the way that we like to ad-lib.
I could so see me doing Vice. Hey guys, I'm a pirate! It wouldn't work.
I do like Vice's line now. You said you've grown tired of living, right? Well, I just want you to see something interesting before you die.
Zzz.
And look at the expression. That's amazing.
Yeah.
He's like, the hell are you talking about?
Vice's comment should have been followed by the sound effect of a zipper. It would have been so wrong and yet so right.
This is actually one of the only times that there is actually a supposed supposedly a narrator. Like, they almost never do this. I think this is maybe the only time they have done this.
Well, this is probably just Vice talking.
Yeah, but it's one of the only times that there's actually narration as opposed to just playing the game.
Yeah, I can probably tell them, yeah, stop doing that. Or, who are you talking to?
Well, so, like, this would be Vice telling the story after the fact. Because the story of this game
It's
is pretty
fun if you
badass.
look at it with logic.
Yeah, that pesky logic.
You're playing a game that defies it entirely.
And?
Let me break the rules too.
No. The game is
I
actually...
see your logic.
The thing is, the game is actually pretty internally consistent about its logic.
That doesn't make it right.
It does too. The logic is okay for its world.
It's got a point.
Guys.
Okay. Well, I'll climb all the way down here. And go to
Well,
our
hell,
next
you were
section.
able to jump earlier. Jump now.
I know, actually, it's one of the things that always annoyed me about that section. Okay,
You
these
can
are
only
the
do it every-
catacombs.
Sewers.
Yep.
Yep.
That's just a giant river of ass water right there.
A very giant
Horrible.
river.
Notice how the sidewalk got bigger.
Yep. That actually, I've commented on that before. That happens in most of the battle scenes, that the environment gets a lot bigger.
It's because they can't effectively render the actual size in the dungeon, but because of the smaller scape of the battle scene, it's easier for them to render it all. Thus,
That's-
they use the battle.
That's one of those cone-shaped attacks right there. Realistically, I would love to farm in here for a little while. Because
In a sewer?
one of the upcoming battles is a absolute pain in the ass, and I'd like to be set up for it.
Oh,
It's a boss battle, and it's a pain. It really is.
guy with a giant axe.
Yeah, actually.
Run faster!
Now, the music in here is really interesting. When the music actually picks up, it reminds me of the band Bond.
And Bond.
Bond is a really good all-women string quartet. And the music in this section kind of sounds like their music. That is a lot of enemies. Wow.
Bond is also notable for, as per their name, doing string quartet covers of James Bond tunes.
They did it once, called Bond on Bond.
Yes, and they're really freaking famous for it.
They're also famous for doing a lot of car commercials.
Because that's what car commercials need. Orchestral music.
You need to go listen to them, because they're not just orchestral, they do a lot of electronica backgrounds too.
Hey, I was.
Thought
Hey,
you said they were a
played
string
violin
quartet.
for 6
They
years. I
are.
like classical music.
They do their string quartets, like they do the strings, and then they'll back it up by electronica.
For things like that, I've always found the best group to be Van Canto. Because a cappella epic metal.
I don't even know how that works.
Go look them up sometime. You'll see how it works. It works amazing.
Well, I could always look them up right now.
There we go.
I don't know
Drachma
how well the sound would be, but
Drachma just learned the blue spell that I actually care about. I don't care about any other blue spell in the game.
What did he learn?
Quicka.
quick
Quicka,
act.
Quicka, as you may have guessed, increases the quick of your allies or of your ship. Which means that you not only move first, but I believe it also increases your dodge percentage, but I can't remember.
Makes sense. You can't dodge if you're slow as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. This enemy right here, the Mind Stealer, is one of the most pain-in-the-ass enemies in the game. Because it does exactly what the name implies if it actually lands it.
It steals your mind.
Nope, just drops confusion on you, and you'll start attacking your own allies.
Well, then kill it with fire. Like that.
I don't have that fire spell yet. I've actually never seen that spell land. Also, here's Eterni, the first guys who used the instant kill spell. Luckily it missed. If it had hit, you would have seen a Drachma fall over instantly. Yeah, guys, I don't even have the raise spell yet, and they're using instant kill spells.
This is a game that doesn't hold back.
No, it's not.
Well, they may not have a high enough accuracy for it to be realistically effective.
Eterni has a 50% accuracy rating, no matter who uses it.
Well, that sucks.
Yep. Just be glad it isn't Eternez, which has 50% accuracy on the entire team.
Yeah, and there's numerous enemies later who will lead off with it.
Oh, and then don't forget Eternum, which has a 100% accuracy rating on everything but bosses. On bosses, it just does massive damage.
Well, that's not fair.
Nope.
Well, this is why getting immunity to death effects is essential.
Yep. Very important.
We won! We won!
So yeah, we're already starting to see some of this bullshit happen.
Hells to the Geo.
And Aika just got her quicker. I just need Vice to have it, and then we can start learning red spells again. Or green, I'm not sure. Probably green, actually. Because I need better heals. Zachary is just not good enough.
I thought silver was the school of healing.
Nope. Green heals, silver revives.
Ah, and the two are not linked.
Correct. Okay, so right now, folks, is where I'm talking about that whole string quartet. I have to go look up which song it reminds me of. I can't remember.
Here goes!
Now, it's kind of odd. We're in the land of the Yellow Moon, and we're fighting green enemies.
Well, you're next to a water full of shit. It is green, therefore you're fighting green foes.
And miss.
Even though it really hit him.
Well, the animation always shows it hitting like that. When it actually hits, you'll see the character react. They'll act as if they were hit, and then they'll fall over. So that's how I know that it didn't actually land. As you can see, poison is kind of effective. It's dealing quite a lot of damage.
Poison is one of those status effects that tends to either be poison or oh god, poison. There's never a middle ground.
Well, in Golden Sun, poison was kind of unless it was deadly poison, in which case it was oh fuck.
Exactly.
That's still going not that good or holy crap.
Oh, yeah, it was just there were 2 levels of poison in that game.
But still, there wasn't a middle ground, which was the emphasis on the point.
Yeah. A middle ground would be something where, okay, this is a hazard, but I can deal with it for now.
Yeah. Here's the next enemy type. And they lead off by running.
They look like what happens if you convince a rabbit and an armadillo to copulate.
I was about to say the same thing, actually.
I can't tell if I want to kill it with fire.
And then a unicorn is the godfather.
No, seriously, I can't tell whether I want to kill it with fire or hug it. It's a crime against nature, but it's so freaking adorable.
Well, then hug it with fire.
I see. That is a brilliant solution, good sir.
Or hug it with bees, you know.
No. Can't hug something with bees. What are you, high?
Here goes!
Hugging with bees. This is why drugs are bad, viewers. This is why drugs are bad.
Oh, there you go. There goes the rest of your audience.
Yeah. Hey, that you just did a trance. Now we're just playing for fun.
Alienating the potheads. Don't worry, guys. It's perfectly fine.
Yay, more battles. More Mind Stealers. Because I need this at this time of day. It's before dawn. We don't need to deal with freaking Mind Stealers. Have you looked at the character model for these things? They're people with gigantic bugs on the back controlling them.
Head crabs before Half-Life.
Pretty much.
The Mind Stealers aren't the people, it's just the bugs.
Yep.
And it's horrifying.
It's got legs in its ears. It's controlling its hands like a puppet.
Puppet.
I've seen Doctor Who episodes with these things in them.
Ready?
Wonder how many times Vice did that before he finally stopped cutting off all his clothes in the process.
It was quicker. You can change to
Red magic this time.
red,
Actually, green. Green.
green.
Because I need the level 2 heal spell now. I'd like to have level 3 heal spell, actually, but that's not going to be for a while. By the way, did you notice that the combat in that area was actually in that room, specifically?
Nope.
That's a shame. It's a really cool effect. Combat in the game is usually, like, the actual combat. Look, see, like, this combat's in the hallway. Oh, hey, we finally found a yellow enemy. Wait, no, never mind. Those guys are still green. It's kind of weird.
So could you, like, run away down the hall, or what?
Oh, not in combat. I mean, I could run, but I'm not going to. In this is not a game where I use run very often. Because the game, you really want to just keep going up. Because the only way to get magic spells is to keep fighting. So I tend to just kill everything that I encounter. The only times I run are as if I have no heal items, my mana's at 0, and I'm at low health. And in that case, I'm probably screwed anyways. But that doesn't happen very often.
Do you get, like, a full heal when you level up?
Nope. Your characters, like, they get the health of that
Level.
upgrade, but they don't full heal. So that's not an option. That's the other thing that money will do for us later on down the line, is it'll give us healing items. But the really good heal spells don't have item versions.
I think I've made a small connection here to Final Fantasy VII. It's kind of a rip-off now. You got Barret, you got Cloud, and you got Tifa. Right there off the bat.
Wait. You mean the most base archetypes in Final Fantasy VII? They are the
Okay.
No, it's not even
Hold
that.
it, hold it,
You've got,
hold it.
You've got
Hold
the
it.
Barret rip-off is the guy who's got a friggin' mechanical arm. You've got the guy with the unusual sword. And then you got, you know, the random chick that won't shut the hell up because she always wants to bitch.
As I said, base archetypes.
Vice is nothing like Cloud.
He doesn't
When was the
whine.
last time he spent 6.5 plot arcs griping about chasing after a weird cloaked man? When was the last time he picked up a weapon so massive it shouldn't be possible? Hell.
I
When
said
was the
weird
last
too.
time Vice poked out someone's eye with his hair?
Good comments all.
He doesn't need to. He's got the chick for that.
Yes, but again, if he was Cloud, his hair would be a better weapon than his sword.
But yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy VII has very, very base archetypes. It's the most... Like, those characters aren't particularly complicated. It's a man with a iron hand, a chick, and a guy. And so you could name any RPG group, and you would have that same group. Now, I mean, they get better later on, you know, but, you know, kind of saying that these guys copy Final Fantasy VII is really kind of, yeah. So Vice just got the Assassin Blade. It's one of the first weapons in the game that has an additional effect. I don't think I've ever seen it proc, but...
I'm assuming it just randomly straight up fucking kills people?
Nope, poison effect.
Oh,
It's not
less useful.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it proc, but it has a very cool model, though.
How would you know if you've never seen it proc?
I've never
Oh,
seen
yeah, look
the
at that.
I've never seen the ability proc, but the actual model itself here. Oh, damn it! The camera's not going to swing where I need it to. You can kind of see it has like this armor on the back.
Yeah, that actually looks really badass.
He looks like he's about to shit his own pants.
It's because he's almost dead.
Doesn't change the fact.
When they're falling over like that, it means that their HP is in critical.
We gotta hurry! Toilet! Bad fish!
Give me strength.
Well, they are in a sewer. Couldn't he just, drop trow anyway? That's a thought none of our viewers want to think about.
Except for the ones who really like the idea of naked Vice.
The naked Vice taking a dump directly into the sewer?
I'm sure there are people with that fetish.
That's true. The internet is a thing.
Yep. And now everyone is poisoned.
Both in-game and viewers.
Mentally, at least, yes.
Take this.
You better hurry through that sewer. The after-dinner rush is soon.
I'm trying to decide if I want to go all the way back and get the armor upgrades that are back there, or if I just want to keep going.
Yes.
Did I go down this hallway? No, I'm not going this hallway yet. Okay.
Well, armor upgrades are important, especially if folks like Vice are getting hurt enough that they're almost dead.
By the way, notice the lightning underneath?
That floor is the only thing between you and not being on the island anymore, isn't it?
Yep.
See, this looks like a place you could sneak in then. Screw the door, let's just go to the bottom.
Through the gigantic thunderstorm.
Well, I mean, it's thundering now.
Hey, look, it's a save point. We know what this means.
We've already discussed this, remember? Continuous storm.
Yeah, never-ending storm. Constant. Never stops.
I'm willing to risk it.
Ah, crap. That's not the answer I wanted. We might need to go back, actually.
Super move.
But we're at least going to beat this boss.
Or are you?
Oh, we are. But before I do that...
A word from our sponsors. No, we don't have sponsors currently.
Man, I wish I had sponsors. Let's see. No, we don't need that.
I've got over 1100 HP. Nope, almost 2000, and I've got 4.
He does. He has a crap ton of HP.
But he's not very magical.
No, not at all. This is the boss. And this guy's
See-
horrific.
What it is, Drachma's got more magic in his right pinky than everyone else in the world has put together. Problem, which limb is cut off?
Exactly.
And what the crap is that?
You don't want to know.
It's Djibouti.
It's wrong, is what it is.
That is Drachma's ability, Spirit Charge, which allows him to defend and use a focus move in the same turn.
Cool. So he's like Goku. Except he doesn't do it for 4 hours.
Give me strength.
Okay. Now that I've actually got the health I'm supposed to have. Oh, why? Why did it have to lead off with this? Why was this necessary?
Oh, God. Oh, that's revolting.
You just notice the skulls floating around in its belly?
Well, more the fact that it just barfed liquid nitro all over your party.
Yep.
I could think of worse things.
Still a crime against nature.
Oh, it is. We're gonna kill it dead.
Did he just insta-turn?
Give me strength.
Insta-turn?
Like, Vice was behind him a second ago. He attacked, and all of a sudden the guy spun around.
Oh, they do that.
It's good to see you are killing it with fire.
Yep, that's the plan.
Wait, is Incrum a fire attack, or is that the one that ups his strength?
Ups his strength.
Ah, an essential spell. This is one of those games where status-modifying spells such as that are, instead of being utterly worthless, freaking amazing.
Especially because they never wear off until you either die or someone puts in an overriding spell on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to town because I'm low on items and I need to get some armor upgrades. Now, eventually, I'll have that red spell that I really, really want.
Pimp slap.
Nope, Incremus gives Incrum to everyone.
No, that's not what I was talking about.
Pimp Slap would be an awesome spell, though.
That's what he just used. He pimp slapped the blob.
That is what Drachma does, I have to admit.
Now he just needs to learn the double tap. One on the way and one on the way back.
Look at how big he is. Before he can learn double tap, he still has to master cardio.
Exactly.
If you got that reference, viewers, you deserve an internet.
No, it's pimp slap. A gift so nice you do it twice. Haha, he knocked you over.
And I got right back up, and I'm gonna hit him for trucks in a second here.
That's right, Trucks. This one's for you.
Rest in peace, little buddy.
Yeah, normally I kill this thing faster, so I guess normally I, Oh god, why did it have to be this attack?
Oh god. Oh, that. Oh! Oh, that is hard. Oh!
He just barfed up more than his mass. That is impossible.
That just. Oh god, that armor will never be clean ever again. Ever.
It's in places.
I've got puke in places I didn't know I had.
Did you notice it has a skeleton floating around inside of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can imagine
Horrible.
the big hedonism bot. Jambe, the chocolate icing.
Yeah, it's just gonna start spamming special attacks now.
And he's got spirit. Yes, he do.
It is an abomination and must be purged from this land.
That's the plan. I'm working on it.
We'll work harder.
Get him out! Get him out!
Let's try this.
Give me my normal music back, damn it. Why am I still in bad music? No one is that damaged.
Except him.
Anything that fat and ugly obviously has just every hit point ever.
Stop talking about your sister. This is not about her.
Nah, it looks better than her anyway.
Okay, Inka, you are not that damaged, okay?
Show me your move.
Let's try this.
Falcon Donut.
There we go. That's the music I want to hear.
Did everything just go awesome?
Pimp, see, that was the pimp slap right there.
You know, on the subject of games where the music turns awesome when you're doing amazing, I always loved that part in Monster Hunter Tri when I forget the name of the thing, but during this one boss, right when the tide turns, the main theme kicks in. Oh, it feels amazing.
Galacticus.
And one more attack should do it. Pimp slap
Backhand.
for the win.
A backhand so hard he blew up.
Yep.
Awesome.
That wasn't so bad.
We won and no one went down.
Bow chicka bow wow.
And we got a vital seed. The seeds are stat-up items. You will actually be able to buy them later on in the game.
Are they permanent?
Yes, permanent stat-up.
That sounds game-breaky.
Later on in the game, and I mean very much later on in the game, we will be able to buy these things. They are extremely expensive. But, if you farm enough, and I know the places that you can do it, you can easily turn those things into fun stuff. No, we are not saving over that file.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I need to off-screen running back to town and grabbing some items, because that's going to take me a little while. Next episode, we're breaking into the Coliseum. See you guys soon.
Later.
Cheers.